24, and we are on a fun journey today. It's race day for Daytona 500. We'll also get into some issues with the copyright strike tool that YouTube has, and we'll be having a little bit of fun while you prepare for your great American race. If you're looking for snacks, we did a fun donut stick recipe that was a little too salty for our taste. So if you go back there and you watch any of the Dave Waring Presents the Wolverine Cooks kind of stuff, you'll find that the donut sticks recipe had a little bit too much salt. I would probably use a quarter the amount of salt in that. Other than that, it was very delicious. And you can watch them fry up. You can learn about heat safety, what water and oil do at certain temperatures, and how to cook at home in my home cooking playlist. Until then, let's take a look at some of this. It looks like the Daytona 500 has been in rain delay, and we are getting ready to start the race tonight at 4 p.m. I don't know if that'll change or not. We can look at the weather real quick to see if there's a cold front coming through. We'll check out weather.com. Oh, hey, California is under siege. Have you ever noticed that weather.com makes it seem like we're all going to die every second of the day? As soon as you log on to this, it's like, ah, you're dead. Ah! Not true. However, California is getting walloped right now. And Disney is empty, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but A, this is the part of time when nobody's down there. And B, if you have an annual pass, they drop the reservation system for a lot of these days where it's empty. So that could lead more towards the type of environment that some of the Florida people would like to go check out. If you're an Orlando resident, I would say that now is your time down at Epcot. If you haven't been down and check out the new ride that I made them build, which I invented it, don't say I did not. Online labels, you guys know what happened. I'll have some of these people step up. Basically, we said the mouse coaster is broken over at Animal Kingdom. Let's take that concept and create a brand new Magic Kingdom style Spaceship Earth. Not Spaceship Earth, I'm sorry. Space Mountain. And we switched it around a little bit. And we're like, hey, what if we use the Guardians? Which one of our Marvel rides can we use? Which one of our Marvel characters can we use? That kind of stuff. So if you haven't been on the new ride yet, it's super fun. It's kind of reminds you of like an updated version of Magic Kingdom's Space Mountain. And if anybody ever touches Magic Kingdom Space Mountain other than to just grease the wheels on those cars, Walt himself will come up from the grave and kill you. Ooh. All right, let's get back to the Daytona 500. We're looking at the weather here for Florida, so we can kind of see what the radar looks like. I have to find it, though. It is on the radar section. And we're going to zoom all the way out. It is looking like the storms have passed. Let's go into the future here. These came up from the south. And the cold front is now pushing out the storm away. And it looks by 4 p.m. that we should have crystal clear skies. You should be getting a night race this evening. So if you're familiar with the fun July Daytona 500 race that they give, you're going to love this one. 4 p.m. start in 57-degree weather. Are the tires going to be able to get hot enough? I don't know. It's going to be a fun race. I'm more into the Le Mans style racing, more into Formula One type stuff. So I don't really get as excited about the rest of the NASCAR races. But this channel has always been about exploring Central Florida. And Daytona has a very special place in my heart. And it always will have a special place in my heart, especially during February. If you've never been to Daytona in February, you can plan a trip out there and you'll have a blast. Let's move into this copyright details issue. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek of some audio that we did for the movie. And I loaded it up to YouTube's algorithm just to see what would happen. Most of the songs I put in here, it hit perfect. However, there are certain diamonds in the rough where it just doesn't make any sense. We got hit with a copyright strike for a song called Suzette by Danny Brilliant. And when you go to select action, you can either trim out the segment, replace the song, or mute the song. The thing that kind of drives me crazy about this is that that's not the song. Here's the song that it says it wants me to play. And I'm going to hit play on the segment here. No, we're not wearing that tuxedo outfit tonight. We have something way more fun happening. Okay, now, I'm not going to play the whole thing because that is literally a 5-second snippet of the movie. But it says that it's a Suzette Danny Brilliant. Let's look at that real quick because I know that I bought this song from iTunes and I know for a 100% fact it is not. Does anybody know what the name of that song was? Danny Brilliant Suzette. Let's play this guy's song and you can tell me if this sounds anything like it.
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life.
Puppy picture though.
Good.
It also looks like this advanced algorithm has figured out that Pluto the dog is a black and tan hound dog, and it's only showing me ads for black and tan hound dogs right now. This is a little creepy, Sony. I need you guys to kind of back off on some of these Americans. You're not letting anybody eat right now, guys. It's getting a little nasty. Danny Brilliant, Suzette, 1991. Le jour je l'ai rencontré dans une de ces soirées. Do you guys think that's the same song? It is not. Now, what do I do here? You can go and you can select an action. And the action is either trim out segment, replace song, or mute song. Are any of those the proper actions? And that's the issue with adjusted AI. When you run into an issue where you crowdsource everything and you use AI, it's very finite. Humans cannot handle this type of automatic intelligence. It's not intelligent. It's disgusting. You're eliminating options to cure. And when you eliminate the option to cure, whose fault is that? I love YouTube, and I've been supporting this platform from the very beginning. And I usually don't mind when my videos get copyright stricken because I do use professional assets that were created by professional artists. That's my channel. That's what the Marvel Cinematic Universe has done our whole lives. And we make sure the artists that we use make money. Look at the amount of sales off of legacy and ancient songs that were created from the Guardians of the Galaxy alone. And then tell me that we don't produce sales for these artists. Now, Apple takes 30%. And then you get 70% of your own, right? When you sell. What's the best way to sell a couple million records, Caroline? How about you be included in the feature? How about you be the very, very, very epitome of a song that melts America's heart? That's the type of stuff we're looking for. And if you do a movie with us and you create a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie with us, we use professional assets. Who did we hire for Thor? Who did we hire for the mighty Thor? What would have happened if Natalie Portman had said, nah, I don't like to act in fun movies? What would have happened if Natalie Portman's family decided to rape and pillage because of her culture? I don't think she does that. Does Chris Evans do that type of stuff? I'm a little upset about this. And I feel as if the future of filmmaking is a little stuck up. If you hit a success and you don't want to work on points so you can lock a character in for the next 10 years, I don't really know what else to say. What are your thoughts on this, though? Because you can obviously tell it's not the same song. Does anybody think that's the same song? I'm not going to play it again because there's no chance in hell I'm giving Danny Brilliant any more copyright strikes. I don't even know who that guy is. It's not the same song. It's not the same algorithm. And I definitely implore you to look into this. What are your thoughts? Have you run into this type of opportunity yourselves? Now, live streamers that are down at Disney are being propped and supported financially by their viewers. They usually get supers. They usually get donations. And for some reason, I can't even get enough watch hours to get donations any longer. I had them. I definitely had them. Last year and during the 50th, we had over 6,000 watch hours that were being reported onto my channel. And most of them got disqualified. And I'm wondering why. How do I clean up that mess? If they're that disgustingly upset, I don't know if it's people on the dark web that are trying to watch the channel. I don't know what's going on. But I do know for 100% fact that their views that will show up in all of my long form content shows up as a 0, a big fat 0 for watch hours, no matter how long they watch. Does anybody else have that problem? And if you do, please let me know what I can do to cure that problem, to fix it. That's really what we need in this industry. We need somebody to help us fix it. We need financial income. And there are a lot of other actors that I know that would love to work on this project with me. And they cannot because there is no income. This channel was supposed to be a way for me to pay actors and actresses to come down and make movies with us. I could have made you guys 6 horror movies already, which would have sold out the box office every single year. I don't care about Disney Plus connections, and I don't care about Netflix, especially when my Netflix producer is more interested in having sex with me and carting me around the Cape all summer to make fun of me. It's not an ideal opportunity. And if you want to know what happened to me this summer, look back into the channel. If you guys wouldn't have been dicking me around, and not you guys, the people that are watching, but the people from Netflix, if you guys wouldn't have been dicking me around all summer, I wouldn't have pulled Chris off your set every time you tried to shoot a movie with him. If you guys hadn't been dicking me out of all my money, I wouldn't have cost you like $30, $40 million in ad revenue, Turners. And if your daughter had stopped trying to steal things that were mine, we probably could have spoken to each other about a way for her to be in the movie with me. Why is it okay for that Turner lady to steal my hotel room every time I try to go to a broadcast? We didn't do that to her in St. Louis. So what do we do to fix these copyright strikes that are not professional? For the most part, the tool works. And I support any published iTunes creator. I do not, however, support thievery. And I do not support you stealing money from families that are this talented. What if we switch to an algorithm that we have already approved? What if you allow and encourage certain developers that have been chosen, especially within Searchlight? If we have certain types of copyright materials, why would you not use a Spotify type platform? If I use your song in my video, you get a share of that 30% revenue. It would be the same way to us. I wouldn't care. But I'm not going to copyright strike 6 different authors so you guys can get 100% of the revenue and we get 0. You're making us work for free. You're lying to us. And I wanted to know why I was being sold as a VIP package on a tour bus. That person was supposed to be my actress. She was supposed to meet me on a film studio. And unfortunately for you people that try and intercept my actresses and send her to the strip club, did it work out? Let these people eat some food. Let these people have a life. When I bring them down here to Disney to go on vacation, leave them alone. Or I will never, ever, ever, ever endorse another tour with any of you ever again. And you know for a 100% fact that every single one of these people that works with all of these behind the scenes Imagineers, behind the scenes producers, they're not all terrible. So I invite Jason Bateman to go talk directly to Jen about helping out with the Sabretooth production. They need you guys over there. You all will very much get along with each other. The younger generation that hasn't had a chance to direct their new movies yet needs to get back to work. And I need some support financially myself. Every time I start talking about the money that I need, for some reason, everybody disappears. But nobody minds when I try to hand them money themselves, do they? I would very much prefer to be a person that generates income rather than a person that is being manipulated and told that he's his daddy. I'm not a daddy. The only person that I'm a daddy to is my child. I think that's good for now. Welcome to Daytona 500 race day, everybody. Best wishes to everybody that is in the race. I'll give you your pole position real quick. Check out our Daytona 500 doubleheader Monday. And it also says that there's an endorsement for SeatGeek. So if you don't have tickets and you want to go, there's probably going to be a ton of them in SeatGeek right now. These people have to go back to work, their vacations get all adjusted. It'll still be packed. And I can 100% promise you that this will be an amazing race for everybody down there. I have the pole position in a second. Let me get it back up there. Here we go. Starting grid. Looks like Logano got pole. McDowell is second. Riddick, Bell, and Elliott are your top 5. And I have no idea who any of these guys are. So I'm doing my best. I do know that maybe some of these tire salesmen will be a little bit upset. It's not going to be a stupid hot race. But you'll make your money back in Vegas, everybody. If there's a race in Vegas, that track was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I think we're good for the discussion today. If you run into these same types of problems, please let me know. There's no possible way that a YouTube strike can work this way, probably. Right? That's what we're thinking. And who do we need to talk to get it fixed? I don't believe it's fair that some actor or person that I've never even heard of from like Paris, Official, that looks like a very French. Let's see what the website is here. Yes. The guy has a very French accent. And I have never, ever heard of this person. The songs don't match up. The algorithm is busted. You need to fix it. Until I get a chance to sit here and blab for an hour or two again. Thanks for watching, everybody. We can't wait to go exploring it with you very soon.